What's going on, YouTubers? Rodney back at you for another mindset for wealth building. Hope you're having a great day. Like to start off with these three things. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Wealth and house comes from the father, and children don't save up for the parents, but the parents for the children. So let's get started. Today, leave you with this thought: self-talk. What are you telling yourself? Encourage yourself. We often encourage others. If someone come to us or we find out they're in difficulties or going through a hard time or they think that they can't do something or whatever, they're facing a challenge, we always encourage everyone else. We say, hey, you can do it. You can, I got confidence in you. Don't stop. Just keep trying. I'm here to help you. All those things to continue. But oftentimes, when we get to that point where they are, we don't tell ourselves or encourage ourselves like we encourage others. So, what are we saying? Self talk. We have to tell ourselves we can do it. We're going to do it no matter how tough it is. We encourage others. We're going to encourage ourselves. And we're going to do whatever it takes to get it done. But we have to talk to ourselves. Whatever we tell ourselves, that's what we're going to believe. So, we're going to tell ourselves we can do it. Deal with reality. It doesn't matter if it's difficult or, big challenge, whatever the case may be. Don't try to lie to yourself because you're yourself knowing that you're lying. But if you really believe that you can overcome it, just as I hope when we or you encourage someone else and say they can do it, you really believe that they can. So if you believe that they can overcome their obstacle because they come to you because they don't believe that they can do it, but with the same encouragement or believing that they can, we have to believe for ourselves um when it's time to encourage. I read in a book, encourage yourself. And that's what you got to do. When those hard times come, encourage yourself, say, hey, we're gonna get it done. I don't care if you had a setback that day and you kind of, got off the horse, you kind of, not moving forward, get back on. Say, you know what? I'm not gonna stop today. I'm back on it. I'm not worried about what I did tomorrow. I'm moving forward and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to hit the grind every day. Every day, I'm going to continue to move forward until I get there. And they say, this is the day I'm one step closer. This is the day that I can, visualize what I really want and what that's going to do for me. And that's the goal, guys. When you tell yourself, you have to see yourself at the finish line. You got to imagine that you're through the difficulties, or you're not thinking at the beginning, even though it just might be your first day. You want to see yourself at the end result. Whatever you're looking to achieve, that's where you see yourself. Even though you have a journey and you got to make those, those turns and stuff like that, but you want to see yourself at the end goal. And whatever that end goal does, that's the emotion, that's the feeling that you want to have from day one. Those are the things that will help us to encourage ourselves, because we say, this is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's for my, for my children, or it's for my spouse, whatever the case may be. This is the reason I can see it. I know that's going to bring joy to their life, and it's going to be joyful for me because I'm going to help them achieve it. I'm going to be able to give it to them. I'm going to be able to help them, and that's going to bring the joy. I'm not going to wait till that day comes. I'm having joy about whatever I got to go through in order to bring about that situation in their life. And so we want to tell ourselves, hey, this is the beginning of a great journey. It's a done deal. I know I can do it no matter how difficult it is, because the reward is greater than the difficulty. The end result is much greater than the process, because the process is just to prepare us um, for the end result. Because if we make it up in our mind, it's already done. When you said you were going to do something, you did it. And when you did it, you achieved it. And if you didn't, you learned something from it to make you better. We never lose out on anything. Sometimes we have to, we start on things and it don't work out the way that we want to work out. But I'm hoping that even though you didn't achieve what you want to achieve, you found out something about yourself. And that's what it's about. You didn't get it, but you got something better because now you learned something for yourself. You know that you can do some things that you might not have thought that you could do or go through before, but now you know that you can. And that is just preparing you for the next journey, the journey that you may be on right now. There are plenty of times in my life when I thought I just couldn't make it. But as I began to realize from difficulties to difficulties, from challenges to challenges to reach goals, I was able to endure. I was able to learn from it. I was able to achieve what I wanted. So that it's not even about being difficult. Just like I said on the last video, you have to map it out, plan it out, and then you are expecting some things that may come out. So in your mind, you already prepared for it. So you ready for the challenge. So now you got that that locker room talk, and that's what you got to have sometimes. Sometimes you might be behind going into the halftime, you behind. And coaches get together and say, hey, teammates get together. And what you have that self-talk, you have that team talk. We can do it. We prepared for it, we ready for it. We know we have a goal to get done. And so we're going to get out here and get through what we need to get through. It's all about self-talk, but you have to self-talk positive. You have to encourage yourself in a manner in which it gets you prepared to go through or to continue to go through what you're already facing, because the end result is better. We can challenge others. We can encourage others. We can have hope for others. Let's do the same for ourselves. If we can do it for others, surely we ought to be able to do it for ourselves. And if you come to a point where you say, hey, I'm not going to be able to tell myself, don't encourage somebody else. If you cannot encourage yourself when times get tough, don't encourage somebody else. Just say, hey, man, I have nothing to say on that. Encourage yourself, encourage others, be hopeful for others, be hopeful for yourself. Have the can-do spirit for them and have the can-do spirit for yourself, because you can achieve, you can acquire, you can accumulate anything that you set your mind to do. I hope that helps you out for today. Smash that like button, subscribe. Until the next time, take care.